Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be making this DIY hair growth spray. You will need vitamin E oil, a mortar or a blender, or my Africans know what this is, Chebe powder to make sure that we retain the length that we already have, the glycerin oil, the vegetable oil, this is the one that I'm using from Amazon. We will also need the hibiscus powder. Some people use the leaves, but I am going to be using the powder. And last but not least, the sweet almond oil. If you checked out our previous video, you realize that the oils that I'm using are perfect oils for low porosity hair. So if you have high porosity, make sure you use oils that are best suited for high porosity hair. That's the only way your hair will grow. Now I am going to include all the measurements in the description box so you don't have to worry. Now I am going to go ahead and blend my cloves using the mortar. If you have a blender, kindly use your blender, but for those that don't have a blender, this is another way that you can blend, or should I say pound, your cloves into a powder form. It took me about 2 to 3 minutes to fully grind this cloves to a powder form, but my advice is that if you have all these ingredients in powder form, you should definitely use them because it's much easier than using the leaves or the original cloves. Grinded or the powder form is better. So now I'm just going to transfer the cloves into a mason jar, in this case into a container. A mistake that I made during this whole process was using a plastic container, knowing that I'm also going to be using warm water. So therefore, guys, if you have a glass mason jar, you should be using it instead of anything that has to do with plastic. So after I transferred the cloves into the container, I'm going to go ahead and basically pour everything that I have measured out into the same container. We all know the benefits of all the ingredients that we're using in this video today. If you guys don't know and you missed my previous videos, please kindly go and check them out. So one of the reasons why I am making this spray is because, one, I need my hair to be longer, but at the same time, I need to retain the length that I already have, which is why the key ingredient in this mix is the Chebe powder. Now, Chebe powder is known for length retention, which is why I am incorporating it into today's video. Now I am going to go ahead and add my 1 cup of hot water. I did say this earlier in this video that you should make sure the container that you're using is glass, because when you add hot water, as you're going to see with mine, my container, seeing that it's plastic, is going to bend a little bit, and you don't want that happening. You can also choose to use room temperature water if you don't want to use hot water. That's also an option. I went ahead after that to add a few drops of vitamin E oil. You can also choose to add any essential oil of your choice, after which you cover it and store it in a cool, dark place. So this is what mine looks like after about 24 hours, and now I am going to go ahead and strain it. The straining process requires a lot of patience because keep in mind you have Chebe powder and all other things in here, so it would take a while to finish. This is how pretty it looks now, guys. This is ready to use. After this, I am going to store it in my fridge. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.